This is my favorite thing to do. I always said if I could draw portraits for the rest of my life, I'd be happy.
Growing up in the South Bronx and raised by his grandmother, Devon Rodriguez always knew he wanted to be an artist.
Tell me how a kid from the South Bronx decides, I want to do art.
So I've always been into art my whole entire life, ever since I was like 4 years old. I just loved to draw. Then when I got to middle school, I was doing graffiti, but I wanted to draw realistic.
So as a teenager, Devon turned to painting portraits.
Portraits are so intimate. How did you decide that that's what you really like to paint?
This guy named James Harrington, who was painting his student, it looked so real, and I got into his class, and he taught us about oil painting, and so we'd always be like drawing people, and he just inspired me so much that like I knew that's what I wanted to do forever.
Year after year, Devon worked hard to perfect his craft, practicing by drawing strangers in a place that was familiar to him, the New York City subway.
I would just take pictures of people, not ask them or anything, and then just do a full-on oil painting at home.
But it wasn't until last year, in the middle of the pandemic, when Devon began posting his subway sketches on social media, that people took notice.
What made you think, I'm gonna get in the TikTok game?
So during quarantine, everybody was locked up in their homes and bored, and I was on Instagram and I was seeing these young kids that were going viral and like living like this big life. So then when I saw TikTok, I was like, okay, maybe this could be the way. I'm gonna go back to the subway and do sketches. People are wearing their masks now, and let's see how that goes.
What makes you decide that you're gonna sketch someone?
So I try to get like a whole variety of people, like every background, every age group. It's kind of random.
Does anyone ever look at you like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you looking at me?
Actually all the time, but you know, then I'll start to explain to them, and then they're like, oh, really? Like, okay, draw me. Excuse me, miss? Miss, I did this drawing of you.
Devon's drawings went viral. His first post racked up nearly 5 million views. Then his next one, 17 million.
People would message me like, oh my God, like, I watch your videos and it helps me get through my anxiety and depression, and they just make me smile. I never thought it would lead to that.
With all his newfound popularity, there's one person who still keeps the 25-year-old artist grounded.
What does Grandma think now?
She's like, you're doing something right, but she doesn't fully understand like social media. And like her friends from church are always like, oh, my grandson loves your grandson. She's like, of my grandson? Like, he doesn't even clean his room. Like, how does he have these pans?
Today, with 19 million followers and counting, Devon is now the most followed artist on TikTok.
You're a real artist, but then you're also a social media star.
Yeah.
How did the two kind of meet for you?
I think I got lucky. I didn't like get a lot of attention as a kid, so I just think it pushed me to like, okay, how am I gonna get out there and try everything at my disposal, and finally something worked really well.
Before we said goodbye, I just had to ask Devon.
Can you sketch me?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. Excuse me, miss, I drew you.
Oh my gosh! You are so talented. That's amazing.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
It is, right? I know, and obviously his future is bright, as you can see there. But get this, he recently sold one of his paintings at a prestigious auction alongside works from other artists like Andy Warhol for more than $22,000.
Jeez.
And if you didn't get a good look, here's that sketch. How cool is this?
You gotta get that framed. Cool.
I know, I definitely will. But it didn't take it much time at all, which is pretty neat. And you can actually see the whole process of him making it on his TikTok. He gave me the treatment like one of the subway paintings, and then also on the Today Show TikTok page as well. It's up right now.
What are you gonna do with your portrait? You're gonna put that in your office?
Yeah, no, I'm putting it in my office.
I mean, give it to like your mom or something.
Yeah,
it's a little weird if you have your
stick
own
it somewhere,
framed picture of
well,
yourself.
sometimes you forget what you look like. You don't need a mirror now. That's fantastic.
True. Yeah,
Savannah,
frame it, give it to my fiance, make him have it. Yeah, I love it. All right.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.